Hey everyone, Demonty HD here, and this is requested by Cody Reeves, I think it was. I'm going to show you guys how to do the Kyle Busch number. This is live commentary, the one I did, I said I'm the live, the one I did, again, is actually really different, I'm pretty sure, because it had multiple outlines. It was for that special car, but this one's a lot easier, and this is the generic Kyle Busch, the number. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how to do it now. The one on the Kyle Busch car, the one was a little thick, so please don't go by that one. This is probably gonna be the better one. But I am doing this blind, but I know what the number looks like though, so it's not gonna be bad. So we're gonna go ahead and start by taking black square, make it like a rectangle just like this, and go ahead and stamp. Go change it to white. Don't mind the bad coloring in this part. Change it to white, and now go to scale, make it skinnier. Just a little skinnier, make it a little shorter. Now there you go, you have a nice black outline right about there. And so we're looking good. So this is where the number goes. I mean, you can take a 1 out of the game, but the part on Kyle Busch's number, this part is straight, and then it goes down, and then under. Now the one in the game will have a curve. Now you can put something over that curve and use that number if you want, but it's not going to be exactly spot on. And neither is this one, but I mean, we're going to do our very best. And there's actually a different approach to this, which I actually recommend you doing, and I'm actually going to do it right now. We're not going to do any white yet. We're just going to stick with the blacks. Right here we're going to do the black parts first. So you're going to stamp, and then take the same rectangle, make it shorter, just like this. I wish this would go faster. Hello NASCAR, please listen to me. You're going to go ahead and make sure nothing's sticking out right there. That's too big, but you're going to make sure there's a little bit of an edgy part right about here. Don't make it go out too much. It's kind of hard to grasp here. If I had a picture, I'd be doing much better right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. You know, let me pause this real quick and I'm going to get a picture. Alright, now I got a number, so we're going to go ahead and work on this thing now. So, yes, we will be taking this part, and I'm looking at it, and this seems kind of like the right size, but I don't want to overdo it. But we're just going to go ahead and go with that, and then we're going to rotate it. You're going to stamp that. You're going to rotate it so it's straight now. Now, you're going to put it right about here, and that looks kind of good. It could be a little taller, so don't get ahead of yourself. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes here. I'm not too spot on with this number, but, you know, it's not that hard to make either. I'd prefer doing it by scratch though if you really want to get it good. So I mean, it's looking like we got it down a little bit. I mean, I can say that's representing now. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp that, move it down, now change it to white, and now we're gonna do the white outline. Now that's tip now. There's different approaches to everything we're doing right now. So you could do the white first. I mean, I really can't say one's that much easier. It all depends on how you do it, but let's go ahead and do this because there's certain parts of this number. It's a really unique outline, and some parts are thicker and some parts aren't. So we're gonna go ahead and make the black outline just about that good, and now the top and bottom outline's a little bit thicker, so we're gonna go ahead and make it a little shorter. Now that's almost, yeah, we're looking, that's pretty good right there. So I mean, that's right there, that outline is actually a lot thicker than the side outlines, so we're gonna make it a little shorter. We're gonna go ahead and stamp that, move it over, downscale it, of course. So let's go ahead and do that. So you know, you can go back, actually you can go back in your layers and find these ones, stamp, and then just change the color, but I'm not gonna do it like that. So we're gonna go ahead and move it over just like this one. Now you don't want it like this at all, because once again, some parts of this outline are a lot more unique, so to say. Now this part is, and it starts to get a lot thicker around this area. Like, see, it's thicker up here, but that thickness sort of stays around this area. So we are gonna make it just about that thick. So we're gonna go ahead and match. It's almost like making the white version of the number. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make just a little bit better here. Alright, so we're leaving a little room here for a black outline. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the first one because this could actually be a little bit, yeah, we can make that a little thinner. Alright, that sort of makes it a little, you know, makes more sense. So now we're gonna take, we're gonna stamp that. Now we're gonna take the same white rectangle, square, and you're going to match it with the white, make sure no corners are sticking out, and put it right about, it's a little slanted, right here. So as you can see, this is all thicker than the side outline right here, so that's just the one. Now the one's not nearly as easy as the 8. The 8's really easy. Finally, you know, Jesus took me long enough, but we're not going to put any skew on the number yet. That's all for the car. I'm also going to give you guys the proper skewing. Now, since we made the 1 so small, which I really regret, we're going to have to work a little small here. You want to make the 8, the bottom part of the 8, stop at around somewhere right here. I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter and a little bit thicker. So, yeah, first we're going to change it to black. So we're going to make it black. That's I mean, that's not too bad. I don't want it to get too thick though. That's the problem. So we're going to move it closer first of all. Okay. So stamp, change to white, and just make that outline right there. Once again though, it is a little thicker on the top and the bottom, so we're just going to make it a little bit. We're just going to make it a little more noticeable on the top there and move it down. Well, not that much, but we're going to, you know, make it a little taller, then move it down. They're leaving a little too much space up there. We don't want to do that. So now we're going to try moving it down, and that's working pretty good, I guess. We want to sort of make it match up with this number, so if you go across like that, then you'd be able to see where we're coming from, which we can't right now. So we got to make those match up. I mean, that's almost even. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, right about there. Yeah, see, it's glitching right now, so when I stop, it changes formation there. That's looking pretty good. Shut up. No one wants to hear your fucking car. Okay, sorry, there's someone beeping really loud outside. It's pissing me off. But here we go. We got the 8. Now we're gonna top side of the 8 actually. We're gonna go and move it down. Now it's almost the same concept as the Dale Jr. 8 video that you saw. It's almost like that. So this part, we're gonna make it here with the. We're gonna make it match up here with the 1. Now that I'm looking at it, the 1 looks really thick. So we're gonna go ahead and go back and change that. Now this happens a lot. So we're gonna make it a little shorter, but we're gonna make it a lot thicker. So that already looks like a little better. So right about here. Now just to make sure, I'm gonna stamp and bring it down, and we're looking good. So that's where you want it. Now before we do the bottom part, I'm gonna change it back to white and do the top part. Okay, we're gonna be working on this, not the bottom part yet. So we're looking in line here, just about. That looks almost decent. I mean, yeah, we're looking sort of good here. So we're gonna leave a little space actually on the sides, and right about here we're looking. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I hate that outline. I just hate the concept of this outline. It's really unique. I just don't like it, to be honest with you. It throws me off a lot, and it's just really hard to adjust. I mean, if you want it perfect, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this though. I mean, if I can't get it perfect, I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna really try that much harder. But that's what I'm gonna take right there. So we're gonna take the black square in the background, stamp it, bring it down, and we're gonna put it so the bottom matches up. Doesn't matter what's going on up here. We're gonna make it so the bottom matches right there to this bottom. Now what you're gonna do here is stamp, change to white, and don't do anything. Now you're gonna move this layer on top of the other one, and now we're gonna downscale, make it a little shorter, leave some room on the bottom for that stupid outline. God, man, I don't like this number. Probably because it's not too fun for me to do, but yeah. Okay, that's looking okay. So we're not gonna worry about what's going on up here. Now we're gonna stamp, bring it up, and make it just a little bit skinnier so it's not getting anything's way. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go back to the bottom black part. Now we're gonna make it taller a little bit, but we're gonna move it up. So we're gonna try to make the taller a little bit as much as we can actually, and move it up right about there. So right now you're thinking this number looks pretty crappy. Well, stay with me because it doesn't look crappy when I'm gonna be done with it. So we're gonna go back to this we're gonna go back to this one, the bottom white, and rematch it up. Okay, so right about there, move it up a little bit. All right, so now that we you don't have to do this. I'm just gonna go back and try to mess with this outline for the top part. But while I'm doing this, I'm gonna explain what we're gonna be doing. So if you guys watched the 88 video, then you saw how I did the figure for the 88, and I used a triangle for the inline. We're gonna go ahead and do that before we do the inline of the number, these two little inlines. So we're gonna take a triangle, and you're gonna change the color to black. Okay. We're gonna change it to black, rotate it to the side here. Probably overdid it, that's okay, we can go back and change it. Now, what you want to do off the bat, go to scale, make it really small, sort of thing. Make it so it kind of lines up with these two inlining, right? Like, see that? See how it kind of makes sense how it would come in like that? So, we're gonna make it just a little bit narrow. Just try to make it, I mean, that right there is just spot on. So, once you get it like this, pause the video if you can't get it like this. We're gonna stamp, go to rotate, and flip. Stamp, rotate, flip. We're gonna bring it to this side, and there we go. So already we're looking like we got a good number going on here. So make sure those two are sort of looking pretty good. We're gonna go to the inline now. So inline's very simple. We're gonna go ahead and start with black, and there we go. Now I'm almost positive that I'm gonna pause the video and just check on that real quick, and I'll be right back. So this number is not like the Dale Jr. number where it always has the black inline. This number always has the like right here. I'll show you when I get to it. So go ahead and just take the black square, the black rounded square. We're gonna make it so it's not too big. We're gonna make it so we can leave a little space on the bottom and a little space on the top, so it's just about in the middle. Make it a little wider, not too much. I think right there is just about good. We're gonna move it down, way down here, I believe is okay. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think it's still a little too thick though. I'm gonna go back and change that. But yeah, just make it a little thinner. There we go. Move it down. Stamp, move it down, of course, and right about there is good. So we're gonna stamp. Now we're gonna go to the color changer. Now I'm gonna put this on a black car as an example. So the inline is gonna be white, but it's not supposed to be white. The actual inline is supposed to be the color that this number is going over. So on his M&M's car, it's over. Well, this guy's got a picture. It's over a red M&M. In the picture I saw, so the inline would be red. So there's no certain color of the inline. It just goes on what's on the car. So yeah. For example, on my Interstate Batteries car I put up here on YouTube, it was I'm pretty sure it was mostly brown. So make these inlines a little bit thicker. You want a lot of black. You want a lot of black outline. Now this is if this was to go on a black car, I'm not sure what color he'd do. He probably wouldn't have an inline because the number is black, of course. But if it's gonna go on, if you're just making a fantasy black Kyle Busch car, I'd do black, thin white, and then do another black inside that. So just for this video, I'm gonna do that. Just for this video. But this is the number before we skew it. So if that's all you need, then you can go ahead and click off the video. But just for this video, I'm gonna show you how to do it if you wanted it on a black car. I'm not even sure he has a black car. I wouldn't know. I don't really watch Kyle Busch that much, but here's what he would do. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's what it's a logical choice. Now, we're gonna go ahead and save this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the car. And alright. So it doesn't look too good before skewing it, and it's not perfect, but we're gonna go ahead and take off the number here. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our brushes here and get the number. So maybe once we skew it, it'll look good. And once again, I mean, this isn't the perfect number. See right there, because the number. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of the car first of all. I'm gonna change this to. I'm just gonna make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. Now the inline, I don't know why it's blue all of a sudden. That's very weird. Maybe it's just my TV, but now it's okay. It's changing colors. Okay, it's just my TV, guys. This would be yellow, so that inline would be yellow. Now you skew it back, and that's the number. Now that's too blocky for me. So how you can fix that? Mainly you can fix it with the inlines here. Once again, for a yellow car, it's only black, and then I'm pretty sure it's right here, black, white, and then the inside color. So make sure it goes black, white, inside color, not black inside. So for example, it's gonna go black, white, yellow, not black, yellow. You're gonna go black, white, yellow. There's always black, white, and then the car color. So that's the number right there in a nutshell. Obviously not the best. I've done it better before, but I mean, you get the gist of it. It's sort of a quick throw together. Hope you guys found it. Hope you guys found it useful. You probably didn't, because I didn't even find it useful. It's that bad, but just saying though. I mean, that's just the idea of it. You can pick up on it and do it even better than I did, definitely. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and have a nice night, even though it's daytime.